Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Today on EA Sports College Football, the Pac-12 Championship's on the line. It's the Washington Huskies against the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joey Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rudd. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. Coach addressed this moment with his team in the locker room. He said, I understand this is a rivalry game. These are our hated rivals, but we cannot let that take us away from our mission at hand, winning a conference title. There's so much riding on the line in this game, but he wants them to play with composure and poise. No messiness after the whistle. He said, we've got bigger plans at hand. Don't let the rivalry take you out of doing your job here today. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Looking for the wideout. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. You get a timeout now from the Huskies. That's their first. Now left with two of them here in the first half. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Looking for his back. Pump over the middle. It's Hill. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Now it's second down here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And it's 7-0 after BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
One play and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Moss. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Williams. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Grab down the middle. It's Lawson. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Goes out of bounds now, right near the 30.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Pulls it in. It's Moss. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready because this is clearly go-for-it range on 4th down.
A pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. QB keeper all the way. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
These short yardage situations are all about the offensive line. They do a great job. Low man wins. They're able to get low, establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's an easy conversion.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Has a path to the end zone. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Washington. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Play action here on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, throughout his career, Dante Moore has always been talented, but now he's got the experience necessary to make a deep run into the playoff. I'm so excited for this Oregon team. This is a team that has the experience, not just at quarterback, but all over the roster to go and potentially win a national championship.
Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
The clock is running. Last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack on third down.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain, close to the 45. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On first down, it's play action. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Throw to the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. It's Williams. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He's stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
I'm really impressed with this defense. This defense is so sound, and there's just nowhere to go with the football. The quarterback is looking out on the outside, and there's no easy throws. There's no first down throw, and he doesn't want to force it, which is a good decision. But even using his legs, there's people ready for him. There are players with their eyes on the quarterback looking to get a stop, and they're able to get a stop and force 4th down.
This football incomplete and a turnover on downs. And the 4th down attempt comes up short.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there. The timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
And they'll use the ground game here.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's good for 1st down yardage now at the 26. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
Now they run a draw play.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got it, looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, this is what makes him such a great player, is that once he breaks that first level and he gets to the 2nd and 3rd level, he's just so elusive and he's so explosive, and the defense just cannot corral him, and he takes off for a big touchdown. This guy is just electric on the outside. What a great back.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Send the back in motion. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a 1st down. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Williams. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And now Oregon will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To the air. It's Williams. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He could go. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Returns it for a pick 6. Touchdown, Ducks.
This is a massive momentum switch in this game. It looks like the offense is going to be able to get some points. And then the defense steps in front of the pass, and it's a pick 6 going the other direction, really breaking this game open a little bit.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Washington. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. Washington using their 2nd timeout here. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Gain moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Here comes the pressure. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, it's Williams. Caught near the sticks, it's Lawson. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. The shotgun handoff here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Contact as he threw it. And it's intercepted. The defender wins the fight for the football. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Handoff to the single back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And there's the handoff. Has the first down and more. Oh, he's got open space. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in.
Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. hand it off. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Moving the receiver around pre-snap as a design quarterback keeper. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a first down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. You can get to the play-action pass and take a shot over the top. The absolute best way to stop these option plays is with hard edges. There's nowhere to go on the outside. You can't get the ball on the outside, and these hard edges continue to make life difficult on this offense. It's keeping the ball in the middle part of the field, and then the pursuit is right there. This defense has done such a good job. That is a sound job of it.
He's free down the right sideline, and he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
With this tight end, hitting that corner route can be like stealing. He's got the matchup, and he is so good. He is fast, he's big, a good frame, and he's great with the ball in the air. He's got good hands as well. This tight end is a weapon, and the quarterback is using him as such.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. He hands it to the back. Open field ahead. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. He finds the running back in the flat. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the wideout goes in motion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
2nd down play coming up. And the tailback's got it again. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt and golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field. Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Handoff to the back. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion sets up a third down play. It's a shotgun run call. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect, it's incomplete and go in the other direction.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. The pressure's on. Makes the grab. It's Moore. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. And will set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Huskies offense retakes the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
I like the completion for a first down, but they've got to get going. It's a 3-possession game. They've got to get down the field in a hurry.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down and very long now. The intentional grounding penalties typically costly. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Tries the right with a quick throw. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Touchdown, Washington. They couldn't stop him there. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Motion now from the tight end. First down, looking to throw the football. Coming after him. With the catch, it's Hill. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Leaning on the run game here late. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
They sniffed this one out real quick, and the running back's trying to bounce this outside, make something out of nothing, but there's nowhere to go with this football. That's just really good defensive recognition of that draw play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done. But that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now, as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
They get him down, but that first time will be decisive and give us our new conference champs. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They come up on second down now. Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, and not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they have accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week, and now they can always say that they are conference champions.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.